All right, welcome everybody to the RRR247 team conference call. It is September 21st. Can you believe it? September is almost over also. This year's just ticking on by because they say time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? And we're definitely having a lot of fun. There's a lot of great things happening here. For all you brand new people, welcome with big open arms. We love hearing from all the new people and all the different states being represented. And yes, I did notice that the East Coast and Florida was well represented tonight. Good job. And especially the Port Charlotte one. Welcome. And for all you new people, my name is Niall Eddy. I live down here in South Florida, and that's the Port Charlotte area. So it's a beautiful area. It's just full of waterways and, fishing, the fishing lifestyle. And if you get to, as you get to know me, anything about fishing makes Niall very, very happy. I love to fish. I love to be out on the water. So this is home for me, and it's heaven for me. I've been in this industry for 32 years now. I've lived all the way up and down the eastern seaboard from New York to Florida. And I now proudly call Florida home, and it's where I'm going to spend it's going to be my base for the rest of my life. It's not where I'm going to spend the rest of my life, but it's going to be the base for the rest of my life as I travel the world and fish the open waters that this planet offers to me. I've been around for 32 years. Like I said, it's provided me a great lifestyle. I was that dad that got to stay home 32 years ago, put my kids on the bus, take them off the bus, get involved in football because my son played, get involved with volleyball because my daughter played, and even helped out with the cheerleaders at cheer camp with the assistant coaches, donating supplies anyway, because one of my daughters was a cheerleader. And then when high school needed a bowling coach, I raised my hand and became the bowling coach because it gave me one more way to spend time with my kids. And all of you dads know what a blessing that is, right? We used to, before this, it was come home just in time to have supper, give them a kiss on the forehead, tell them to go brush their teeth and head to bed. And then you went to work the next morning and did it all over again. So to be able to stay home with my kids and raise them and spend that kind of time with them has always been my driving force. It's always been my passion. And I've known the co-founders of RRR247 for 28 of those 32 years. They're wonderful people. They put together a system, step-by-step system called PBS, a performance blogging system that gives all of us the ability to take numerous relevant products and services out there to the marketplace, building multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income, not one, not two, many streams of income to achieve whatever it is that you can conceive, whatever your dreams and goals are, whether you're here to just make an extra $500 a month to supplement your income, or you're here to make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month, $10,000, growing, whatever your goals are. Rory and Tanya put together the plan for you to do it. You got a team of MSIs here that love helping everybody achieve that. We love watching each person grow. We love celebrating your successes with you. We've created a family atmosphere, but an incredible marketing team like I don't think the world's ever seen before. And we're growing every single week. Every week we have more than 10 brand new members that were not shy and actually opened up their microphone. Because there's a few more, right? Every week, there's between 10 and 20 brand new people joining the team, joining the family, and getting that vision that Rory and Tanya wanted all of us to share with you to go pay it forward and help more families. And if that's you, if that sounds like you, somebody who wants to build an incredible business that's built to last a lifetime, while you're also helping other people by paying it forward, we welcome you with open arms. You have found your home here. Welcome to PBS. In my 32 years, I've never seen anything this good. I've never had products like we have in our anchor offers that are so relevant and so fun, so exciting, and so easy to talk to people about. It's just every day is another blessing, and we're glad that you guys are a part of it now. So I'm going to go right into what's been happening now. A lot of us just got back from two incredible events, right? We flew out to Napa with anchor offer number 1, Wine Ambassador. We had an incredible event out there. We got to hang out with each other, break bread again, enjoy time, to run off and see the different parts of San Francisco or Napa Valley and share all those wonderful pictures. But again, hanging out with a team of people that we all love each other. We're all family, right? And then when we got back from there, I think we had 3 days to get to work or get caught up on work and get right over to Orlando for another huge event, which is with our anchor offer number 2, Vela Vida. And guys, what's happening with Vela Vida is just absolutely incredible. What happened in that room, the things that were shared, the ideas that were shared, the vision that was shared, just edified everything that Rory has been saying. It's a winner, and it's going to be here for a long time. So a lot of announcements were made at that convention. I'm going to talk about some of them, and Stacy's going to talk about some of them, and Linda Horn's going to talk about some of them, because I took notes and both of them took notes. The three of us probably took different notes. And while I was going, I can't take any more great information, Stacy was probably taking notes. So when Stacy was going, I can't take any more of this great information, then Linda was probably taking notes because it was an energy-packed, incredible event. We were there for almost a week. We had 3 days of an event or 4 days of an event, but it felt like one day because it went by so fast. I think we were all sad as it was over, and we all headed back to our homes. But it's good to be back to work at the same time, because now we can take all this information and pay it to a lot of other people. So here's some announcements. You want to write these down, get your favorite pen out, or sharpen up your pencil and get your legal pad out or your notebook, whatever you have. There's some industry firsts that happened while we were there that the president of the company came out on day one and made some great announcements. I've been in the industry for 32 years. I've been with several companies. I've been successful with most of those companies, especially the first couple of companies. They gave me the freedom to look at all the other ones. But I've never seen something like this, a customer loyalty appreciation program. Customer appreciation, but they're calling it customer loyalty. Customer loyalty. They're giving more to our customers. They're giving your customers more incentive to be customers and to stay on the products a long term. So as every customer comes on board, they get a 10% discount. But after they've been here for 6 months or 9 months or 12 months, they're going to see that discount that those customers get go up in 5% increments. So after they've been here for 6 months, they're going to get a 15% discount. After they've been here for 9 months, they're going to get a 25 or 20% discount. And after they've been here for a year, they've been your customers for a year, they're going to get a 25% discount on their products. That, folks, is customer appreciation the company's going to put back into them. All of our customers are just staying loyal, which I don't see why they wouldn't. Use the products every day. I don't see why they wouldn't. Why would anybody try this and not want to put that in their mouth for the rest of their life and feel that good, right? The longer they're here, the higher their discount. There's nobody else out there doing that. 25% discount to our customers just for being loyal and using the products, which is something they're going to do anyway. But as they show their loyalty, the company's going to reward them and give them more and more discount. And on top of that, don't forget, we have the Double Up, Double Down promotion. If you don't know what this is and you don't understand customer loyalty, if there's anything I covered tonight and you don't completely understand it, get with your instructor, get with your MSI, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, wherever, how you got to go. And somebody will share the fine details with you. Double Up, Double Down means this. Sponsor one person on your left, one person on your right. Everything you do for the rest of that calendar month, every person that you bring in, 60%, 3 times your income. Triple your income just for putting one on the left, one on the right for the rest of the month. One on the left, one on the right in a 7-day period. Sorry. One on the left, one on the right in a 7-day period. Rest of that calendar month, you triple your income. Now's a good time to do that. What happens if you sign up one on the last day of the month? Then you sign up the next one on the first day of that calendar month. You get the rest of that second calendar month. The rest of that second calendar month. These guys, when they do something, it's not just lucrative, it's beyond fair to everybody out in the field. What else do we have? Oh, another big one. Ready? Everybody knows we pay $5 shipping, right? Doesn't matter if you order 1 box, 10 boxes, or 20 boxes. We pay $5 shipping because that's the deal Costa was able to create with UPS. When you have that much business, you have that much bargaining power. We have $5 shipping. Well, it got even better. Free shipping globally. Free shipping globally. I can 99.9999999% sure there's nobody out there doing that. That's an industry first. It is for me. If anybody else finds somebody else doing it, I'd love to hear about it. Don't waste your time looking for it though, because I don't think there is one out there. Global shipping, free global shipping. Write that down, guys. Free global shipping. Free global shipping. Doesn't matter who we're talking to, what state they're in, or what country they're in anymore. Free global shipping. It's going to, so what they're going to do is just make a little bit of fluctuations in the price points on the product. When your customer goes and they see the price, they're not going to have any surprises or a couple more dollars at the end. The price is the price. Free global shipping. Off it goes. As of October 1st, that's going to kick into gear. Anybody we sign up from October 1st forward will automatically be in that plan. All of us that have already been here and people up until September 30th, we're grandfathered in on the old plan. But if your account goes inactive for any reason, it's going to reset and it's going to go in a new plan. So if you like what you have right now and you like the price points you have right now and you like the $5 shipping, don't let your account go inactive. If you read about it and you like the other one, then get signed up for the new one, or, no, I'm not going to say that, because if I said that, then other things could happen that are not in your favor. Don't let it happen. Just don't let it happen. We'll find out more as we go. We'll see if you can switch over to the free global shipping and the new plan the way it is. Me personally, Stacy, Linda, you can touch on this when you open your mic. I like the one we have. I'm going to stick with the one we have. But everybody, as of September 1st, they're going to have free global shipping and the slight fluctuations in the price points on the product. Oh, so what else happened there, Stacy? Oh, the new volume promo. I can't believe how many people were able to take advantage of that volume promotion to either order 200, 400, 800 BV. I worked actually till 11:59 that night. There was 1 minute left on the clock to strike midnight when I finished that last call, 11:59. And I was just talking to as many people as I could and helping as many people as I could, explaining what it was, answering their questions, helping them place that orders and get all that extra volume put in their business. So guys, everybody that was able to take care of that or take advantage of that promotion that they did, whether you were there or at home, the ones with tickets or the ones without tickets, if you were able to do that, congratulations to you. Now start building that other side. Whether all that volume went on your left or all that volume went on your right, doesn't matter. If it was on your left, go start building your right. If it was on your right, go start building your left, because you're going to cycle for every promoter that you bring in or every 200 volume points. Again, just like the double up, double down, is triple your income. Triple your income because you guys did that and took advantage of it. If you missed it, don't worry. Maybe there's going to be another one next year. Let's all hope and pray that it does. Not guaranteed, but let's hope and pray that it does. But also, if you missed it and you weren't able to take advantage, that's okay too. There is no better time. Velveeta is getting popular. It's getting out there on the web. The SEO's out there. The information's out there. The TikTokers are out there. The YouTubers are out there. The Instagrams are about Velveeta, and they're actually starting to look for Velveeta distributors, Velveeta members. All you got to do is do like McDonald's do. Whenever they open a new location, they turn on the big golden arches, right? Everybody knows they're open, they're in business. You just got to get out there, tell everybody you're in business, tell them what you're doing. Make some announcements, get on your Facebooks, put a magnet on your car, walk through an airport, tossing your business cards. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just let everybody know you're in business and you're part of Velveeta, because they're starting to look for Velveeta. They've seen it on TikTok. They've seen it on Instagram. They've seen it over here. They've seen it over there. And they don't remember where they've seen it or whose it was that they've seen. So what happens when that gets out there like that? they go looking for somebody. They type in the word Velveeta, or they type in snap, the word snap. What little bits and pieces they remember. They just go type that in and they start looking. But if you're advertising saying, here's my golden arches, I'm open for business, I'm ready, and guess what? I'm part of Velveeta, then you're going to be able to capitalize on that, right? Does that make sense? Everybody go like this. Now is a great time, and we're coming out of convention, so there's going to be even more out there. Make sure you guys are letting everybody know what we're a part of. Make sure you know what they're doing. You know, if
the other thing, Niall, with why it's still a good time to come in is because we're the binary commission structure.
We're going to be putting them in and 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 putting them in. Somebody above you is going to be putting a lot of people in. So if you put somebody here, guess what Stacy's going to do? Put somebody under him. You put somebody here, guess what Linda's going to do? Put somebody under them. That's the binary. That's the beauty of the binary. We're going to help them build their business. We're helping them build half their business. All they got to do is get plugged in, get in motion, and do the other side. And we'll probably help them with that too. Right? Just get in and get busy. That's all any of us have to do. I wasn't a fan of binaries 10 years ago. It was Rory who opened my eyes. Rory opened my eyes to understand a binary comp plan, the 2-team plan. He always proves me wrong. Every time I say, I don't know about that, he finds a way to prove me. He finds a way to answer me and educate me so I can make informed decisions. Right, Levette? Yep. All right, so that was big. And again, if you guys are able to take advantage of that, that's fantastic. If you weren't, it's okay. Start building now. So when they do the next one, guess what? You'll be able to participate. You'll be a part of it. You're going to have everybody that you put in there, plus everybody that your team put in there. Start building now. You want to have a great year next year, Wes? Okay. Guess how we make the first quarter of 2022 the best quarter we can? Right now. The fourth quarter of 2021 is what we're going to see in the first quarter of 2022. What we see today is a result of what we've been doing for the last 90 days. It's always been that way. So what we do in the last quarter of 2021 is how we start out and what we see the results of in 2022. If you want 2022 to be good, don't wait till January 1st to get started. It just doesn't work that way, and I don't want to see y'all be disappointed. Get started now. Go ahead and get started now. Just make a decision. I said on stage in front of most of the people there, just make a decision. Write it down. I'm a marketer. This is what I do now. If you were a roofer, you said you were a roofer. If you're a plumber, you called yourself a plumber. If you were a doctor, you called yourself a doctor. If you're a nurse, a dentist, whatever, you use that title. That's who you were. That was your occupation, right? Make that decision today. I'm a marketer. I take all these relevant products and services and I market it to the public. We connect a product and a service with a customer. That's it. And we have some great products and services that we get to connect our customers with, don't we? Don't we, Antony? There you go. All right. Just making sure you're awake. You look like your head was going the other way, but you're writing. I got it there. All right. So what else did we announce? There was so much that happened at this event. You guys just get plugged in and stay on the calls and make sure your students are coming on the calls, and all the brand new students just get plugged in and decide to run with us. Tell yourself that you're a marketer, employ yourself daily, create a daily method of operation, stick to your plan, whatever it is, and run with us because we're running into 2022 and I hope you want to run with us. Now, I'm 60 years old. I don't really mean run. I hope you guys know that. I'm going to run with my fingers on a keyboard. Right, Tony? When I say run, I mean run with our fingers on a keyboard. And listen, guys, you don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to sponsor 20 people a week or 20 people a month. You just have to employ yourself daily. It doesn't matter if you have 1 hour a day, 3 hours a day, or 5 hours a day. All that matters is how productive you are in whatever time you have. That makes sense? whatever time you have. If you only have 2 hours a week, great. Make sure you're doing something that pays you during those 2 hours. That's it. If you have 10 hours a week, great. Make sure you're doing something that pays you during those 10 hours. Like, look at my desk. I know I just got back home from the event, but look at my desk. It's blown up. It's a mess right now. And it'll probably be a mess for 5 more days too, because I don't get paid to tidy my desk. I get paid to talk to people. I get paid to move product and help people with whatever they need. Tidying my desk doesn't get me paid, does it, Linda? Because I know you want to probably pick on me for that untidy desk, but yeah. So that's what we do, and I hope the best for you guys. Now that the next announcement, we have five new landing pages. I had to look down again. 4 or 5. We have 5 new landing pages in our Velavita back office. If you haven't seen those guys, go log into your Velavita back office when this is over and go look at them, because they're fantastic. We have 3 new landing pages for product, 1 for brain, 1 for youth, 1 for Zleam. You can focus all your customers toward brain, focus them all toward Zleam, or focus them all toward youth. And plus we have 2 new opportunity pages. So 3 product pages and 2 opportunity pages on top of the 3 pages that we already had, which one of them was the application that we use on our main page. 8 pages now that we can advertise with. You got excited, didn't you, Wes? 8 new pages, 8 new links. Go look at them, guys. They're actually great too. And you can build new pages and use that link and direct it over there. Or you can just take those new links and edit the links on your existing pages. It doesn't matter. I'm sure a lot of you, if you're like me, you're thinking about updating some of the content on your pages anyway, right? I know Stacy is. Want to update some of that content anyway. So go build a new page and use the new link. Don't lose any of the SEO on the pages that you have. Never delete a page, never get rid of it, especially if you've been advertising to it. Build a new one. You can change the link on the existing ones, or you can build new ones and use the existing ones. Never delete an existing one that you've been, especially if you've been advertising it. 8 new pages. Oh goodness, what else do we got, Stacey? I got 2 pages of notes, you guys. Just 2 pages of highlights from the 20 pages of notes from this event. Yes. Go ahead.
The flavors.
I'll let you do that one. I got enough to cover. Or Linda can cover we have 2 new flavors. I'm going to let Linda do that. Listen, if you were on the call Sunday, I don't want to say raise your hands. Don't raise your hands on the computer, but raise your hand on your screen like this if you were on that call Sunday. Yeah, Rory introduced a new business partner for RRR247. His name is Coach Pat, and he lives right over here around the corner from me. He's an incredible human being. He's a great guy. He did a nice exercise for everybody on camera. He's going to bring a lot to this family. He's going to bring a lot to this team. Just be patient. There's a plan. Remember the patient process. It's coming. Rory's going to introduce you more to him. He's going to bring some great information, but he's also bringing more avenues of income for you. How's that? More avenues of income for you. And then just 3 more things. 1, Roy and I were reflecting. I don't remember if it was one evening or one morning at breakfast. The days and the nights kind of bled together for about 3 or 4 days. But one of those times where we were sitting down, just reflecting on everything that we've seen and everything we learned. What Velavita did for us this weekend was validate, edify themselves and everybody that's a part of it, and validate that this is a win-win for every RRR247. This is an anchor offer for us, anchor offer number 2, that's built just the way Rory built wine. If Rory was to come over here and build Velavita, he would have built it the same way. And that's because him and Costa think so much alike, and they're on the same page, and they've been around for a long time, and they're focused on people more than they are anything else. It's a company being built for longevity. It's a company being built for the future. It's a company that isn't going to go anywhere, just like wine isn't going to go anywhere. That's what we took out of that event, as when him and I were sitting together reflecting. It's not going anywhere. This is a real win for us. The products are fantastic. The compensation plan is fantastic. But the president and the CEO and the team that he put in place, from Jacqueline, his assistant, all the way down to Richard and Mary, and all the way to the shipping department, is a company that's built for constant expansion and built to last forever. Bella Vita will outlive all of us on this call, I assure you that. And the other so there's two speakers that spoke this weekend. That's the last two things I want to talk about. Two people spoke this weekend. One was Mary Amwedo, our global master distributors. And she touched on a theme that I touched on in the beginning, because of the way Rory and I always take it. That's do everything that you do with love. Fall in love with your life, your career, every aspect of your life. Truly fall in love with your life. And if there are things in your life that you don't love, just focus on getting more of the things you love, and that will negate the things that you don't love without you having to deal with it. Does that make sense? Lovette, did that make sense? Tell me I'm making sense. Okay. Because I'm paraphrasing Mary. There's no way you can't write as fast as Mary can talk. That's a bundle of energy I wish I didn't have when I was 12. Focus on love and loving your life, and bringing more things that you love into your life, so it would just negate the things that you don't love without you even having to do anything, without you having to react to it. Just focusing on love. Napoleon Hill, as a man thinketh. What we think about all day, we attract to ourselves, right? The laws of attraction. The Secret, any book that you read, they talk about what we think about and what we focus on all day is what we're going to bring into our life. So if all we can think about is the things we love, that's all we're going to bring into our life. There won't be no room for anything else. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I love what we have here. I love PBS. I love Wine Ambassador. I love Bella Vita. I love the team that we're building. I love what all of us as a collective force are doing to the population out there. I'm proud to be a part of it. Focus on that every day and nothing else. And that's where you're going to bring those laws of attraction that Rory talks about. They're 100% true. It doesn't matter if I believe in it. It doesn't matter if Stacy believes in it. It doesn't matter if Karina believes in it. It doesn't matter if Rebecca believes in it, because it just happens with or without our belief. If you did the exercises every day, it would just happen. If we sat around thinking about, I'm going to be broke, I'm going to be depressed, I'm going to get diabetes like all my aunts did, which, by the way, I'm in that family tree and I don't have it. If you sit around, if that's all you think about all day, guess what's going to happen? Those are the things you're going to attract into your world, into your reality. You manifested that by worrying about it. Worrying is like taking a cup of poison and taking a sip and wondering why you got sick. That's what worry is. Focus on the love, focus on the things you love, focus on the things that you want in your life, and think about nothing but those. Put your blinders on and think about the happiness. Be grateful every single day. Be thankful for what we have, and whatever you have that you're thankful for and you're grateful for, that's all you want to think about every single day, and keep attracting more of that into your life. That's what I got from Mary's speech. That was like, she was standing up there throwing books at me going, remember me reading that one now? Remember reading that book now? Remember reading that book now? And boom, boom, the books were hitting me. I'm like, I read all these books. It felt really, really good. Mary is a bundle of energy, but a fantastic speaker and trainer. And anytime you're sitting in a room and you feel like that person is speaking directly to you, that is a good teacher. And those are our global master distributors, Richard and Mary Amwedo. And then the last person I want to talk about is Sammy Gara herself. And I left a message on Sammy's wall. that said, Sammy, you every time I talk to you, whether or hear you talk, and every time I see you, you speak right to my heart. Or no, you speak right, you always speak to my soul. This time you spoke to my heart. She really got in my heart and touched me. Her talk was, Costa, he married an incredible human being that there's many of us that talk about becoming Zen masters and, trying to be Zen and getting more Zen in our life. Right, Heather? We talk about it. It's not the easiest thing to do. 25 years she's been mastering and becoming the master of Zen. And to me, she's probably the most Zen human being I've ever met. She's the real deal. And she kind of said the same thing Mary did. Do everything with love. I'm going to read what I wrote here because when I get emotional, I can't remember anymore. And the clicker doesn't work. Do everything with love. And remember this, guys, self-preservation is love. That's loving yourself. All of us have to be a little bit selfish. Love people, love everybody, do kind things, pay it forward constantly, but don't forget yourself. On the airplane, they say, put your oxygen mask on first, and then you'll be able to help more people. Everybody heard that when they got on a plane? Why do they say that? Because if you're so busy helping them, you're going to, down you go, right? You can't help nobody. Put your mask on first and help them. Self-preservation is a form of love. It's loving yourself. Don't forget about yourself. Get all the drama and negativity out of your life. You don't need it. How do you do that? Focus on more love. That goes away by itself. Focus on more love. It'll just go away all by itself. Get it out of your life, though, because there's got no room for it. It's like it's weeds in your garden and all the other analogies that you hear and we talk about all the time. Drama and negativity is nothing but weeds in your garden. Pluck them out and let your garden be rich. And boom. None of us have the time or the energy for any of that extra. We don't have extra energy and time to spare for the vampires of the world that want to take our energy. And that's what Sammy talked about. Just be Zen. So somebody was yelling at her, and then the person she was with said, I can't believe you let him yell at you that way. She went, oh, was he yelling at me? I didn't even hear that. That's a true Zen master. She probably didn't even hear it because she's focused on love and self-preservation. And then if you're full of nothing but that, then that's all you have. Guess what you get to give everybody else? Love and positive energy. That Sammy spoke to my heart. She has always spoken to my soul, but she spoke to my heart. And that's the wife of our CEO, of our number 2 anchor, Costa Gara, teamed up with Jeff Mack. Bella Vita, our number 2 anchor offer is a win-win. And guys, just make up your mind right now. I'm a marketer. This stuff is going. What do we say that one training, Linda? The train is leaving the station, whether we're on it or not. Get on board. I'd rather see you on board, right? All right, so that's all I got. And I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight. There was so much great energy and so many things happening, so many announcements. I didn't want to sleep the whole time I was there. But I'm going to sleep tonight so I can get up fresh and help a lot of other people and share this information. So now we're going to turn the microphone over to Miss Stacy, and she's going to share what she got out of that event.
Thank you, Niall. My roommate, Ashley Ivory, and I, we spent almost every single night talking about what we learned about that day, what hit us hard. And it would be like 1 o'clock in the morning. We're like, okay, shut up, go to bed. We need to quit talking because we both were getting so much stuff. She was a great roommate, love her dearly. But one of the first people that talked hit me. It was Tracy Lockhart. And you're going to hear these names over and over again in the coming months and years, guys. These top leaders aren't going away, but we're coming with them. We're going to be joining them. But Tracy said, what do you need to achieve success? You have to go all in. You have to go all in. You can't just put your tippy toe in the ocean and say, yep, I touched the ocean. I went into the ocean. No, you got to cannonball it in. Just jump all in, cannonball. If you aren't 100% sold on what we do here, and she was challenging us there at Villa Vita, but I'm challenging all of you guys. Write this down right now. If you aren't 100% sold, I want you to go write 5 reasons why we are awesome, why here what we have is awesome. And then I want you to, what you write down, I want you to get back to your instructors with. Okay, we instructors, we can see who's all here. You can see who's all here. So you can see if your instructor's here. If your instructor's not here, we'll be telling them anyhow. So just do it. Then the next 5 things I want you to write down is, why are you awesome? Sell yourself on you. You know, Grant Cardone, and I wrote it down word for word from the screen, become so sold, so convinced, so committed on the product and service that it would be a terrible thing to not tell someone about it. You are also that product and service. You. Now, number 2 thing she talked about. You want full-time pay with little to no effort. Start creating your habits. Bring some energy. You know, motivation comes after the discipline. We have a system. We follow a system. Get disciplined. Follow the habits that your instructors are teaching you. Protect your energy. Speak life into yourself. And this was one of the takeaways that my student, Rick Overstreet, and yeah, Rick, I just called you out. Stop giving too much of your own energy into those that don't deserve it. That one hit hard for me because, as you all know, I like to help everybody. And I get many people, Nyla and Linda are always telling me, Stacy, stop. There's this 2-letter word you need to know better. I'm learning. I told Ashley no a couple times. Just a couple. Number 4, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? We do our 90-day goals here. This is all stuff, guys, that we heard that Tanya has taught us and shown us for years, for months. I can say years because I've been here for 4. But what is it that's going to keep you in it when it gets hard here? Some of you may already be in the hard. What's keeping you here? Let your instructor know that too. The 5th thing we've got here is that this isn't about you. Your why cannot be your excuse. And a lot of you, those of you who know I'm talking to you right now, your why cannot be your excuse. If your why is your husband, but then he's telling you don't go on these calls because they take too long, that's not an excuse. You can't let that get to you. And to the one that just called me Brett, you know I'm talking to you. You can't let your kids get in your head either. Okay? It's everything we've taught here was literally, like Niall said, the book was thrown at us. Multiple books were thrown at us. Then another person, her name is Randy Schmidt, firecracker, love her. She asked, what are 5 things that make me me? So not only do I want you to come up with 5 things that are awesome about you, what makes you you, What 5 things make me me? I can tell you 3 of mine right now. My smile. I'm known for my smile, my drive, and my heart. I put my heart and soul into my students because I believe in them. Now you guys need to take that belief with you. Because if Rory didn't believe in me, I wouldn't be here to help all my students that are here right now and to help all of you. That's with every single one of us instructors. You got to have the belief in yourself. I already talked about that. And then Coach Pat really impacted me, and we're going to hear more about him. But I told Niall and Linda, and some of you who were on the wine ambassador call last night heard me say this, but it's worth repeating. If man can soar above the clouds because of another man's dream, we can continue to soar in our own lives, in our own careers, our own businesses, and anything else we want. So, the Wright brothers had a dream of flying. We keep their dream going by getting on an airplane every time we take a trip. Now it's time for you to dream. There's a whole lot more that was there. Y'all got to just budget now. That leadership retreat is coming up. Every single one of you, if you want it, can be there. All of you, even those of you that haven't yet gone all into the anchors. Get into the anchors, figure it out now, get your excuses out of the way, and get coming. All right. Linda, I went over my 5 minutes, so you can. Now I'm gonna toss it over to Linda, and she can fill you guys in.
Now took everything I was going to say.
He didn't say the flavors.
That up, and he just kept switching and switching. I get your flavors, but I had a lot more to say, but he stole it all.
But there's a reason why I went first in Orlando, and there's a reason why I went first tonight.
I might have to give you the back seat, man.
I'm so sorry, Linda.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. You know how I am. I like it in the rear. Right the back seat driver, whatever. Don't even go there, Stacy. Anyway, so you bunch of never mind. We're recording. So what I took out of the whole event was a lot of what Miles said. Got him going off camera because they're laughing. Sammy is amazing. Sammy's amazing. But also I heard every one of those speakers that were up there talk about manifesting. If you want something, you got to put it out there. You got to speak it. You got to believe it. And I have said that from day one with RRR247. If you do not believe in what you're doing, you will never be able to help anyone else. It's all about passion. It's all about your heart and your soul. And that's what we put into RRR247 as MSIs and instructors. So with that, we know all the good things that Bella Vita has, right? So it's another part of our mall. It's like Rory always says, we can't have a shopping mall with one anchor. We got to have 2. And we got 2 amazing offers. So let me see. Oh, we can quit at 5 till? I got 5 minutes. Okay. So anyway, the big thing is the flavors. Let me tell you, pumpkin, hallelujah. This is pumpkin season, and they're going to be bringing the pumpkin out. And they talked about some other ones, but they weren't real sure about those, right? I mean, they talked about this lean being a different flavor. Was it chocolate strawberry, Stace? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate strawberry. So, I mean, they are working. They listen to everything everybody has to say. They have great customer service. But if people email in and say, how about this flavor, that flavor, whatever, they take all that stuff into consideration, you know? So with that and with Wine Ambassador both, home run is all I got to say. And then we have all the kiosk stores, you know, to fill in. And it is not a strip mall, it's a shopping mall. And there's a big difference between the two. Strip malls don't last. Like Rory says, strip malls don't last. Shopping malls do if they've got some big anchor stores in them to draw the traffic in. So consider that. Like Stacy said, all in. I don't know what you're waiting on. If you got to save, get to saving now. So make it happen so you don't miss one of the trips, because these trips are definitely beneficial. So,
Yeah, and on these trips, we have some fun.
Who's talking?
Okay, so I just had someone message me one of their big takeaways, Niall.
Yeah.
The importance of being able to meet in person. We see each other multiple times a week on these calls on Zoom. That's huge right there, that you guys can see that we are real people. We laugh, we cry, you know, we snort sometimes when we laugh, so we have to mute out, shut off our camera.
Yeah, all that.
But nothing replaces that hug when we get there.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Absolutely right.
And the energy
and this
in the
weekend,
room.
like I said, and this weekend was amazing. Or week, I should say. It was longer than a weekend. All the people that were there that I've never met before in person, amazing. You know, you really don't know somebody till you get to see them in person, right?
You know who gives a fantastic hug? Kathy Arno.
Yes.
How can a little person hug so hard and so good, Kathy?
She means it. That's how she means it.
She means it. That's it. It's real. That's how you know. That's how you feel that energy, and you just know I'm surrounded by good people, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So we have, speaking of events, and nothing replaces being there, nothing replaces energy, nothing replaces meeting each other, nothing replaces all hugs. We've got another event coming up. We should always be thinking about the next event. We're going to have conventions yearly, but we're also going to have the Napa Crush It yearly. And we're also going to have leadership retreats yearly. And I don't know if I'm allowed, I can't remember if he already announced the location to everybody. So I won't announce the location to everybody.
I think they
if
started.
you know. Did he?
Yeah, he put it, I think, the other week.
Okay, good. So the next leadership review, you've got me in trouble, Stacy. Oh my goodness. The
next leadership
retreat is Hawaii. Is it? Okay,
Tandy
great. If Tandy did it, then we're allowed because she's the boss. We're going to Hawaii. The next leadership retreat is Hawaii. If you haven't been to Hawaii, that's got to be on your bucket list. And you have to complete it. I've been there 7-8 times. It's never enough. I don't want to live there because, it's a beautiful island, but it's an island. I kind of get claustrophobic on islands. I want to get off that island and go to another island or get out in the water first. So we're going to Hawaii. It's an absolutely beautiful resort. It's one of the best ones there, actually. And it doesn't take that much to qualify. To qualify to get to Hawaii, it's like 600 points, right?
800.
800 points? Okay, we did the math for 8 months. 600 points to qualify, but 800 gets you something else. That 400. We got all the travel cash. I thought it was 600 to get there. The 600 divided by 8 was 75. We did 75 points a month to get there. I'm pretty sure. We'll double check the qualifications, but it's not big either way. 600 or 800. And I think it was 75 points a month to get there. If you did a wine social, it's 25 points. A wine unboxing is another 15 points. We got 40. Well, we left 35 points.
Signing people.
You get 10 points for each person that you bring into your team and your business. It's 3 people. And if one of them duplicated, you got 5 points from that. You only need one of them to duplicate it. Or 7 people that did it underneath you, and you got the 5 points from each one of them. It's not a lot of points. Everybody just needs to get busy. And Hawaii is going to be a huge amount of people and make that a huge event. And it's going to cost them a ton of money. So let's make them spend the money. Let's have 500, 600, 700 of us there. That would be an incredible event. We'd probably get banned from ever going back to Hawaii because, own the place and no one, they'd have to stand in line forever at all the shopping malls because it's all of us standing in line. We own the malls. We own the what's that place I always go to? The outdoor, what am I thinking? Like a farmer's market, but all the, forget about it. All the little vendors up and down flea market. Goodness gracious, I got stuck on the word flea market. Can you believe it? It's like an outdoor flea market with all the local vendors that make stuff there. And every store that's in there, we would own it. We would no one else would be able to shop. There would be no beach space for anybody else but us to lay down and suntan. We'd have all the jet skis rented, and no one else would be able to. So we'd actually take over Hawaii. Let's take it over, guys. Let's go. Let's get a whole bunch of us there. It doesn't take a lot. All you got to do is make that decision, write it on a piece of paper, pin it behind your desk, and say, I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to be in Hawaii. No matter what it takes, no matter how hard I got to work, I'm going to Hawaii. And I was talking to one of my instructors at the event. How many hours a day are you going to work? His goal was one new student per day, to sell one PBS, get one new student to work with every single day. How long do you stay on the phone to get that one student, Stacy?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. If you got to work from sun up to sundown that day to get that one student, then that's what you do. Just get that one student. And the next day, you might only have to work 1 hour. And you get that one is done, right? Or you might end up with 2. But just set your goal. 1 a day. You don't have to set the world on fire. You don't have to be like, the number 1 recruiter on the planet and the best storyteller and the best anything. You just got to share what you know with enough people till someone sees your vision and says, I want in that. 1 a day. There's tons of great stories, and there's tons of people out there with great stories about, mass recruiting and superstars. And guys, to be honest with you, a lot of times the superstars, they fade. A shooting star fades, doesn't it? It doesn't last as long as the other stars are up there just moving along real slow, being consistent. There every night. That was funny. They're there every night. Right.
And I got a student who was paying more attention than I was, so it's 600 points for the 5 days and 800 points for the 7 days. I'm going for the full week. I saw those that didn't make the leadership conference for the full 7 days when they had to leave after 5 days. Telling them goodbye was hard.
Yeah, it was hard. It was terrible. And, even though we had a lot of fun on those extra 2 days, we were thinking about the ones that went home and said, oh, gosh, I wish that person was here this last 2 days. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Not I remember now, 600, 800, 5 days and 7 days. So, but hey, if you only qualify for 5 days in Hawaii, what a terrible thing that is, right?
Oh,
what a terrible thing, Wes, to spend 5 days in Hawaii, right? Yeah, it's just, what a way to live. And I can't believe they make us do things like that.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not hard to get there. All you got to do is decide you're going to be there and get in motion. If you get in motion, before you know it, these 8 months are over and you go, oh, wow, guess what I did? I qualified for Hawaii. That's it. It's a beautiful thing. And I hope to see a ton of people there. I really do. I hope we have a ginormous crowd.
It would be a high quality for Rory to have to get more rooms.
Heather, what's another big word for ginormous? Can't unmute herself. Linda, what's another?
There she is.
Can I help you?
What's another word for giganormous? Make one up. Give us the Northeast word for giganormous, for giant, for huge.
Why are you picking on me?
No, I'm not. I'm asking. What's another word for giganormous, for giant?
Massive.
No, okay. Massive is Ohio. What does New England say?
It's
I do not know.
large.
Well, large.
Grande?
Grande. There you go.
Grande.
New England says grande. Ohio says massive. Janie, where's Janie fit at again? I forgot. Janie, what do you say? Unmute.
I was saying grandest.
Grandest.
Grandest. Or you said, what did you say? Because I got a good tip off.
I
of
said
that one.
giganormous. Heather said grande. Linda
And I
said
said
huge.
Massive.
Grander arses.
Awesome. All right,
I
Wes,
think
what do you?
Robert has something going on. Ashley has something going on.
Robert Eaton. What do they? How do they describe huge or big event where you're at?
Gargantuan.
Gargantuan. Where are you from? Where are you at? I forgot.
He just muted himself.
Anybody know where he's at? Okay, I will just go to Ashley. And that's the last one. Promise.
Yeah, I was gonna say gargantuan, and I'm from New York, so
We need to unmute one person. Well, no, I'm going to talk to him more. He's throwing
New
me.
York. Ashley, you're supposed to say huge.
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 Epic proportions.
Epic. Go ahead,
Epic.
Danielle.
Astronomical.
Astronomical. Yes, I love it.
Oh, that no.
That's what we need to have. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to. That's how we need to feel every day. That's the way we need to think every day. That's the kind of crowd we want to get there, guys. All right, so I'm sorry. It's after 10 o'clock. I can ramble. I'm having too much fun. I got too much energy coming out of that event. Love you all. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Be
you.
on the
great
wine
night.
and dine tomorrow night.
See you on the wine and dine tomorrow night. Go to sleep and wake up tomorrow feeling blessed and be thankful for what we have, because we got it all. And guess what? We get to do it.